2022 now, and I look forward to just everything, to so many things, to, you know, fulfilling my goals, to sexing it up and just being the best me that I can be. I look forward to broadening this channel and meeting new people through my channel and networking through my channel and putting out some videos for you all. And I haven't posted videos in a while, so update on me. I had caught COVID I said maybe about 2 weeks ago, and it was really bad, but thank God I am a COVID survivor, my daughter and I both, and by the grace of God, we are doing fine. I'm going to go ahead and get us vaccinated soon. I don't know if any of you ever caught COVID, but it is the worst. I don't wish it on nobody, not even my worst enemy. I don't. So I want to urge you all to get vaccinated also. And the worst part is seeing those babies sick and hurt. Like that did it for me. I can't have my daughter out here hurting at the, you know, expense of me because I didn't get her vaccinated when I could have. So that's what made me go ahead and get that for us. I hope you all are doing well. Happy New Year again. Welcome to my channel. If you aren't subscribed, please go back out and hit the subscribe button and like this video. If there's anything that you enjoyed about this video, leave it in the comments for me and come be a part of what I got going on over here. Girl, let's talk. All right, let's get into it. Today's video is gonna be juicy. This is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, so I am going to take my time with this one. And you know, these are my opinions. They may not be yours. They may not be how you feel, but this is something that definitely needs to be talked about, and I feel like I have something to say. I have something to add to this conversation, a whole new point of view, a different perspective, a different outlook. So girl, let's talk. You see, tonight's video is going to be about whores.
Boo, you whore.
You know, I said that, you know. Oh no, I had to get that in. But as we all know, there's a double standard with the word whore, double standard that follows the word whore. So a man could be a whore and it'll be okay for him to have all these different women or have, you know, been with X amount of women. But for a woman to be called a whore, it's like she has a stench on her, you know. And of course men will still sleep with her, but they won't really take her seriously as to being in a relationship with her. They'll just use her for her body or whatever it is that they want from her, and then they will leave her alone. And I don't like that. I don't like how men perceive whores, and I don't like how women do it either. Okay, I feel like at this age, most of us we've been around, and there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with exploring your sexuality. We are human beings. We have sexual needs. There's nothing wrong with exploring those needs. And I feel like women, a lot of the times, we're hard on us also. We're too hard on us, too hard on other women, and I feel like that needs to stop. Women calling each other whores, that needs to stop. Okay, it's 2022. We're all of a certain age. I know that I am, you know, and I know that this is not my first time around the block, my second or my third. And that's just what it is. And I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done. I may be ashamed of men that I've been with. That's why I will not speak on those men. I will not claim those men. I will not name those men. Okay, and we're going to get into that too. We're going to get into discretion and keeping it player. I remember Drea had did an interview. Was it with the Breakfast Club? And she was like, "Oh, I'm not a whore no more. You know, I used to do that in the past years ago. I don't think I'm not a whore no more. Am I still a whore? Because I did that a long time ago, and this is now." So is there an expiration date to being a hoe or to being a whore? years down the line, does that expire? Are you still a whore? Am I still a whore? I don't know. The answer is yes. Yes, people don't forget that unless you move to a different city, unless you move to a different state or whatever. Otherwise, yes, that sticks on you. And I'm going to tell you about ways that I feel that you can get that off of you or never have it on you to begin with. As women, we have to move different than men. We're not men. We are smarter than men. We could never. Women have a certain sneakiness about us, and that's not a bad thing, that we can and should hide our discretions. People don't have to know every man who you've been with. People don't have to know, that you're on a date with this guy this week, and then next week you're on a date with that guy, just to show. And women may do it just to make another guy jealous that she's interested in, or show that, yeah, I got some hoes. Yeah, they owe me or whatever. But honestly, that's not a good thing. You don't have to post every man taking you out or every man who's interested in you. You're a remote woman and you have what they want, and they're going to come. We don't have to do that. Let's be more discreet with our dating. That way, when the guy who we're really interested in, who may be someone who's really sent to us and not just somebody for us to fuck, that way he won't look at you a certain way, or just think that his turn, it's his turn with the play toy. He'll take you more seriously. So yeah, go out and have your fun. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're a single woman, go out and have your fun and date these guys and eat their food and kiki with them and look beautiful. But you don't have to post every guy who you're out with. You don't have to post all the guys who's in your inbox. You don't have to post that, I have all these guys in my inbox and they want to chance me or they want to date me and this and that. Just be more discreet with it. Be more classy. Be more ladylike with your dating. So that way, I know that's another way. All these men that you date, they can feel a little, special. Make them think that it's only them. And if they ask, be honest. Oh yeah, I'm dating. You don't have to get into it if you're having sex with these other men and him too. You don't have to get into any of that, and it's none of his business. Just tell him that you're dating, and if you are, with multiple men, make sure you use protection. Of course, make sure you use protection if you're seeing multiple men at once. And if you aren't, that's on you. I'm not here to judge. Do you? Hold yourself to higher standards. And when I was dating, I wish that I did this, that I had higher standards when dating these men. Give me a second. I need another water. Because when it comes to a drink, I'm gonna have it. But, I wish that I had higher standards with dating men. I'm a pretty girl, and there's always, gonna be a guy after another guy who wants a chance with me. But it's why do you deserve this chance with me? And I've dated guys just on the strength of them. Oh, I think he's handsome. Oh, I like whatever about him, without even really getting to know these guys. And then it came back to bite me in the ass because he was a dick. He was a monster. He was a user, a womanizer, an asshole. Excuse me, like most men be. And here I am dating this man, and I shouldn't have. And I got his stench on me for no damn reason. So it's very important to hold yourself to a higher standard and hold those men to a higher standard too. It's good to look at his past and see, okay, who has he dated? How many women has he dated? Look at his social media accounts and go downtown in your city, go online and look him up. Okay, I dated this guy, and I'm gonna put this story out there. I dated this guy, and how I met the guy was so crazy. Should I speak on how I met this guy? It's so stupid, but it is what it is. Okay, so how do I even name this? Because girl, it is so crazy. He was an ex-boyfriend of a girl who was in a relationship with one of my exes. Not only that sounds like some entanglement type shit. You know, that sounds like a four-way or whatever. I don't know. But I dated the guy, and how we even got to hook up, I'm not even going to go into all of that right now. I'm just going to keep it kind of vague. But I dated this guy, and I think back, what made me like this guy? He told me that he had like 3 kids. Turned out he had like 12 kids, man. He had like 12 of them things. And he was lying about that, how many kids he had. And I think he even lied to me about his name. He did. He told me he had a different name than his name. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Everybody would tell me, man, that don't date him. I heard this and that about him. I heard he hit women. I heard he got a lot of kids. He crazy. Don't date him. They should say don't talk to him. But here go me. Can't nobody tell me. I'm stubborn. I'm a Cancer. I'm a stubborn woman. Period. So I wanted to know what's up. So I dated this guy, you know, and the whole time it was just a mess. He made me feel so small, and I can tell that he enjoyed that. And it's like, here's this guy, he's so, what is it, raunchy, so grudgy. Like, how dare you try to make me feel a certain type of way, and look at you, you know, look at the type of man that you are. How dare I even let you make me feel this type of way, you know, with me being the woman who I am now, and the confidence that I had now, a man could never. But he did. This was this is about 5-6 years ago. This is about 6 years ago. And I'm a whole woman now. Better woman with a new attitude, as I should be at this big old age. The whole time with him, it was a fighting match with him. Him trying to make me feel low, and me trying to defend myself and let him know, you know, I'm not that girl, and you're not going to treat me any type of way that you want to treat me. It was a lot of that. Him just saying whatever the hell flew out of his mouth to me, like, and me not liking it, me accepting it, but telling him that I'm not accepting it, you know. And that was the nature of the relationship with that man. He was trash, and I allowed it, and I really wish that I wouldn't have. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to say that, because I regret nothing. I regret nothing that I did. I regret no one that I did. It is what it is. But then I should have held him to a higher standard. Knowing all these things that those people told me about him, I shouldn't have dated that man. You know, and of course it's not just about what you hear about someone, but if you're repeatedly hearing it, then more than likely that's not someone that you should date. That's something that you should take heed to, and that's not someone who you should see. And you know, unfortunately I did, and I learned from it. That man knocked me on my ass, and that was the last time he seen me. That's something that I don't do. I don't do abuse. You hit me, I'm not going to give you the chance to hit me again. Okay, you know, I done been dumb for a man. Of course I have, but that's something that I've never tolerated. I'm not that girl. You hit me, I'm gonna be crying all night. I just can't. You know, I don't like to be hit. But yeah, then I should have held that man to a higher standard. I shouldn't have dated him, and I should have held myself to a higher standard too. I need to see his good qualities in the beginning of the relationship. I need to see what he can add to me, because I'm already great, you know, as this woman. What can you add to me? Let's think about that when we're dating too. What can you add to me? What can you bring to me? And it's not all about finances, of course, Can you keep me happy? Now, when you're dating, you shouldn't look for a man to make you happy. You should look for a man to keep you happy. Can you keep me happy? Are you able to provide financially? And yes, you should be able to provide for yourself financially before you even get into a relationship with a man. I feel like a woman should have her shit tight. A woman should be able to pay her bills and pay her car note and afford her leisure without a man first before she even thinks about dating. That's what I believe. But financially, if I needed help with the bill, say I needed my hair done, my nails done, would you be able to provide? Because that's what a man does. A man is supposed to provide for a woman. So think about that when you're dating too. What else did I want to say? Oh, don't post the man. I think I already got onto that, but you don't need to post a picture of you with this guy. You got a new boyfriend, right? And you feeling him and he's feeling you, and you know y'all looking good, you smelling good, y'all in a car, and you okay, I'm gonna step a flick. I'm gonna take a picture of me and my boo. Don't do that. And I love the girls like they're in relationship with the guys, but you never see him on her page. You never see him on her story, and if you do, he got the little emoji on his face, because honey, you won't know. And I love that. I do. I love that. I love that for those girls. Don't be posting on man on your page. Let it be a good 6 months in the relationship before you post that man on your page. Don't, because I notice this and see it so much with girls. Okay, they're dating this guy and they post him on their page, and then they're single. So you letting the world know. You letting all these other possible prospects know that you've seen this guy, and then it ends. You got another guy stitch on you, and then it ends just as quickly as it started. So don't be posting these men, okay? You don't need to know that you got somebody. They don't need to know that. It's not their business. It's not their business. Don't even put the emoji on their face if it's not within the first 6 months. Just don't post them at all. And why does everybody need to know that anyway? You know, that you're dating a guy or seeing a guy. They don't need to know. Don't post that, man, boo. Don't. What else I gotta say? Oh, and don't tell everybody that you're dating somebody. All your girlfriends don't need to know you're dating this guy. If you're gonna go out on dates and stuff with him, of course, you know, tell a couple of friends or tell a friend so they know where you are, or tell your mother or somebody who's close to you so they know where you are and who you're with. But you don't need to tell everybody that you're dating this guy. That's not everybody's business. You don't need to tell, you know, all your friends and people at work. That's none of their business. Date with discretion. And this made me think of Lori Harvey, right? Lori Harvey is a hoe. We know Lori Harvey is a hoe, was a hoe, or whatever. But she seldomly has that attached to her, the hoe, the whore, the scarlet letter on her, because she dates with discretion and she moves with class, right? I remember when her and Trey Songz got together, and she had posted a picture on her Instagram, and he posted a picture on his Instagram, and something happened. He fucked up somehow, some way. I'm sure it was him. And she took that page off the Instagram with the quickness. That little picture, that one little picture, took it off with the quickness, and he took it off his, and it was gone. And you hardly see her posted with men. She done dated Diddy. She done dated Diddy's son. She done dated Trey Songz. She done dated Future. Now she's with, you know, Michael B. Jordan. 5 men that I could think of that she's dated. And she is still, you know, sought after. She's a sought after woman after she had all these men's, you know, stench on her. But you would never know that she dated all these men, because she's not posting up with them and posting her tongue out with them or taking cute little boob bae selfies with them all. She's very discreet with her dating and very classy with it, and I love that about her. I love me some Lori Harvey, and I love how she moves. I do. And as women, we can take notes from that. Yeah. You don't need to be posted with every guy who you date. Even when you go out on a date with him, you don't need to post him. You know, you don't need to post what it is that he got you or whatever. Just enjoy your dating life. Enjoy it. And yet, Lori Harvey, I'm looking at you, girl, and I'm taking pointers because we know she doesn't love it all the way yet. And I'm happy for her. I'm happy for you, Lori Harvey. I have here also, you know how the girls be on social media, and I can't tell you how to do it. You know, every girl has their own way of doing it and getting, you know, what they want and who they want. And I know that it works for some women, but for some that it don't. And I'm not judging you, girl. I'm not. Do your thing, but it just ain't. I just don't think that you should do this. I hate when the girls, they post up and on their little bustiers or whatever, or they're half dressed on social media and they're looking to attract men, and you can tell from their posts. You can tell when the women are thirsty. We know the game. We're women. And they'll, oh, I'm sleeping alone tonight, or I'm alone tonight, or my phone dry, or you know, whatever. I feel like you shouldn't do that. Let the man come to you. You are the cat. Let the dog chase the cat. That is how it goes. Don't be thirsty for no man. Let the man come to you. And yeah, you can give him a little cat-like, you know, give him the eye so he knows that you're interested in him, or you know, drop little bits for him so he can, you know, come and see what that's about. Little bits for him so he can come and chase you. You don't need to chase him. You don't need to put yourself on display for a man, okay? That's not what we need to do as women. They're dogs, they're hunters, and they're chasers. Let that man come after you. Don't be so much all onto him. And women do it all the time. I see it every day, and that's just not what I'm into. Never, but I've never been into. And I don't think that you should be either. Like, you are a cat, honey. Let the dog chase the cat. That is the way that it's been. That's the way that it needs to be. And I saw something on Instagram. He said back, you know, years and years ago, a woman, she's walking right, and she spots out a guy who she finds handsome or doting, some guy who she's interested in, and she has her handkerchief right, and she smiling drops her handkerchief, and she keeps walking. And the man walks up, sees the woman drop her handkerchief, and he's like, oh, you know, I grabbed her handkerchief. Let me get this back to this woman. You know, being the man. He's being the man in the situation. Let me get this back to this woman. And he walks up to the woman, right? You know, Miss, here's your handkerchief. You dropped this. And she says, oh, did I? Oh, did I? And he gives her handkerchiefs, and she takes it, and he's thinking, oh, you know, he's picking a woman for him, and really, she's the chooser. Do it like that. Do it like that. Do it slyly. Like, be player with it. Be player with your dating life, and be discreet, and be a woman, and have fun. Let the man court you. Let the man come to you. Men are hunters. Let him hunt you. And that's the beautiful thing about being a woman. Like, I love being a woman. I love being able to express myself through my sexual. I spit, sorry. I love being able to express myself through my sexuality, but I like to do it discreetly, and I love to express myself through flirting and just being a woman, with my hair, with my makeup, with the way that I dress, and just being a woman. And I'm watching these new videos. My friend Erica hit me onto them. Videos by April Mason. She hit me onto this woman, April Mason. If you're not hip to her, get hip. She is a gem, honey. You know I be dropping new jam. April Mason is a gem, and she teaches us all how to be a feminine woman. So if you get a chance, check her out. April Mason, Mason. But yeah, going back to the little story that I just told you all before. It's beautiful to have a man court you. and no need to take it too seriously or rush the situation. Enjoy dating, you know, but do it discreetly and have these men come to you. And if you are a hoe or were a hoe, it's okay. It's okay. Just from now on, do it discreetly, do it with class, and be player about it. Keep it player when you dating these men. Okay, it's okay to express yourself in many different ways, and if you want to express your sexuality and you want to sleep with different men and not just stay with one man because, oh, I don't want to be looked at as a hoe, I don't want to be looked at a certain type of way, or I don't want all these bodies on me. What was I getting to with that? I mean, then be that. But if you want to, you know, date and you're done with one man, you want to move on to the other, that's totally fine. Do that, but make sure that you're protected, make sure that you're discreet about it, make sure you have class about it, and make sure that you're a lady and don't be posting that man and do it. Do it up, do it like nobody's ever done it before, you know, and you're not the only one. Like I said, Lori Harvey, she's one of the best to ever do. J-Lo, girl, please do you. And people are gonna talk anyway. That's another thing. People are gonna talk. Give them something to talk about. I don't even want to say give them something to talk about in this regards, but people are going to talk anyway. Live your best life and don't be stuck dating this man because you're scared of your body count going up or whatever, because it's nobody's damn business. Okay, about what you do and how you do it. Just make sure you do it the right way. And I'll be damned if I'm staying with a man who I'm really not interested in, who I'm not happy with because I don't want my body count to go up. That ain't never been a concern of mine. And it never will be. One thing I know how to do is get the fuck out of there. If I'm not happy, one thing I know how to do is get the fuck out of there. But anything else that I have to see? I think that's it. This is a 30-minute video so far. It's going to be a little shorter with my editing, of course, but I am so happy to be back on the show. 2022 was up. We got a lot to do in 2022. We got a lot to talk about, girl. And if you watch this video the whole way through, I appreciate your support. 2022, I got a lot more coming for you, and I'm going to talk about whatever it is that I feel like I want to talk about, and I'll be having other guests on the show as well. I need to get that in order, but first I really want to introduce you all to me, to Say Girl. As you know, I got something to say. Let's talk. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. If you watch the video in its entirety, leave me something cute down there in the comments, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and comment on this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from it. I definitely enjoy recording it, and I pray for you all to be healthy this year, 2022. I pray that you get the vaccine if you feel that it's needed for you. The corona is no joke, I'm telling you. I was in the shower naked, in the shower with my eyes closed. I'm saying, God, just do what you need to do. And you know what I'm talking about. Just do what you're gonna do, Lord. You know what I'm talking about. I was feeling like that. Like, I wish that on nobody. And I think about how my daughter was hurting from that. And I am her protector and I am her provider. And to see my baby just hurting like that, and she's so small, at the expense of me, it just really hurt my soul. But do what you need to do to stay safe, and I wish you well. You all will, and I wish your families will also. All right, ladies, thanks for watching again. Peace.